Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 of No Shot Bob, an Ironman that can't use any store on RuneScape. If you missed the last episode, don't forget to check it out. I don't want to spoil it if you did, but we did venture to many different places and gained a lot of levels. You can find it in the No Shot Bob playlist, where you can find all No Shot Bob videos. And if you're enjoying the No Shot Bob videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to keep up to date with all No Shot Bob content. But anyways, let's get on with the video. Back to the crabs, but now with a better weapon. Look at this, guys, we got an easy clue. Let's try and do that. Alright, so this clue requires a steel full helm, steel plate body, and iron plate skirt. I already have the steel plate body from the wilderness, I just need the steel full helmet and iron plate skirt. But I can't buy those from the shops, so we're gonna have to get them by other means. So to get the steel full helm and the iron plate skirt, I plan on smithing it. And so to get a lot more smithing experience, I'm going to do the knight's sword. And to do that, I need red berry pie, so I'm just going to steal some red berries here since I'm already here. There we go, guys. I completed the knight's sword quest. It gives me 12,000 smithing experience and brings me all the way to level 31. Looks like I can now make the iron plate skirts I need, but I do need to raise my smithing to 37 before I can make the steel full helm. Alright, to train my smithing up, I'm going to be doing iron bars, so of course I'm going to need a lot of iron ore. So here's where I'm going to be mining it all. It's west of Faldor, and I'll show you my method. So after mining a full inventory of iron ore, I'm going to run back over, and there is a crumbling wall agility shortcut. Since I knocked out agility training in the last episode, I'm able to jump over this now, and there's a bank right there. So we'll bank it all and repeat the process to mine a lot of iron ore. Alright guys, I mined 500 iron ore. Let's see how much smithing XP this will give me. Alright, so I got about 250 iron bars, so let's go ahead and train some smithing. But first things first, let's make the iron plate skirt I need for the clue scroll. And for the rest of the iron bars, I'm gonna make arrow tips, because they provide the most ammunition for whenever I start using ranged in the future. Alright, the next iron bar I make will get me level 37 smithing. This means I can make the steel full helm I need for the clue scroll. Let's make the steel full helm I need. There we go, now we can do the clue scroll. This is also my best in slot helmet right now. Okay, let's dance in the party room for the next step of the clue. And let's see what it is. We can do that. Alright, let's check the crate here. And there it is, the reward casket. Let's see what's inside, shall we? So we got a black dagger, some studded chaps, and a coif. So that's better range equipment for whenever I do train range, but the black dagger is worse than the Excalibur. So I really feel like clue hunting right now, so I'm going to pickpocket some hand members to try to get an easy clue scroll. So I just got a steel pickaxe from the pickpocket from the hand member, and that's actually a pickaxe upgrade, so that's really nice. And there's a needle I got from the hand members, which I will need whenever I start crafting from leather. Alright, Jadix, what do you have for me? There's the casket. Let's open it now. And I got some bronze plate legs G, some more fashionscape, and an ancient page 2. So that's kind of nice, but not useful for me right now. It is worth 150,000 coins. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I got the easy clue scroll in one pickpocket. So you can see in the chat that I only pickpocketed once, and I got the clue scroll. Like, you can't get any faster than that. Okay, here's a clue I got from an easy clue scroll. It is to shrug in the mine near Remington, but I need a gold necklace, gold ring, and bronze spear. I believe I can get a bronze spear from goblins, and I'm really glad I grabbed the gold necklace from the wilderness that I didn't think I would need, but of course there is a clue scroll for it, and I'll have to see how to get a gold ring. Alright, the plan is to actually craft the gold ring myself. I already have the crafting level since you only need level 5, but first I need a gold bar, which I need level 40 smithing for. I'm pretty close, I'm level 37, and I have some iron bars in the bank already. So I'll probably just need to mine a little bit more. But the potentially hard part is a ring mold. I can't buy a ring mold from the shop, and I looked up the various sources of getting one, and I think the best bet for me is killing barbarians in Barbarian Village. They have a 1 out of 128 drop chance for a ring mold, so let's hope we can get one. Alright, it's pretty late, and I killed 38 barbarians so far, but I'm gonna go to sleep, so let's remember 38 and kill more tomorrow and see how many it takes to get a ring mold. Alright, I just killed 45 more barbarians, and I have to take a break again, so it'll restart the counter, but so far that's 83 barbarians total, and no ring mold yet. Alright guys, on this session of killing barbarians, I got the ring mold in 2 kills, so if you add it on to my other kill count, it's like 90 something kills, so I got the ring mold. Alright guys, sorry I missed the level, but I am now level 40 in smithing, which means I can smelt gold bars and eventually make my gold ring that I need. Alright, so the nice thing about smithing all of those iron bars is I pretty much have 10,000 iron arrow tips now. So whenever I get around to making those into arrows, I'll have a ton of ammunition. Alright, I mined some gold ore. Let's turn this into a bar. And let's use this ring mold I got from the barbarians to turn it into a gold ring. There we go. Now I can do my clue scroll. Alright, so the last item I need for my clue scroll is a bronze spear. And so they're a pretty common drop from goblins, so I'm going to kill goblins until I get one. Alright, there we go guys. Wasn't too bad, only 12 goblin kills and I got the bronze spear. So, time to finish the clue scroll. Alright, so I have the required items for the clue. Let's see what we get. And I got the casket. So, let's see what we get in this one. And there we go guys, we actually got a Zamrock robe top. So there's another unique. I also got the unholy blessing too. Alright, so I'm pickpocketing from ham members, and I'm actually getting some really important items for my account. One, I just got buttons, which will be useful for animal magnetism later on, but pickpocketing from ham members provides one of the only consistent ways of getting thread, and I will need some thread to both train crafting and create my leather armor later on. I also got a steel axe, which is an upgrade to my woodcutting. Alright, so the casket should be in here. Let's see what we get. There's the casket, and we got another unique. This is funny because this is Bob's purple shirt. So No Shop Bob got Bob's shirt. Let's go. Alright guys, this should be another casket. And there it is. Let's see what we get. And we got some teleports. Nothing very much, though. Alright guys, I'm gonna tan all of the cowhides I have. And I'm gonna make some starting ranged armor and finally start training range. So I already have a leather body, so I'll need to make a leather cowl. And also some leather chaps. And there we go. This should be our ranged armor for now. What I'm also going to do, since I have about 10,000 iron arrow tips, is I'm gonna make as many headless arrows as I can, and make a lot of iron arrows. And to train range, we're gonna kill chickens, so we can get more feathers and make more arrows at the same time. Alright, so I forgot I need level 15 fletching to even make iron arrows, so I'm gonna have to train that up a bit. Alright guys, I trained my fletching for a bit, and I made more than enough arrow shafts for eventually making all of my iron arrows, and that ended up getting me level 20 fletching, as well as 32 woodcutting, cutting all the logs to train the fletching. And since I got 20 fletching, I ended up making an oak shortbow too, for when I hit level 5 ranged. So you really get a lot of experience for finishing out the iron arrows. You get 37.5 for every 15 you make, so this should train my fletching a lot. Okay, now that I have my arrows, it's now time to train ranged and gather some feathers. I'm gonna start out on accurate, since it's better in the early levels. You just hit more, and once I start gaining range levels, I'll switch to rapid. I didn't say this before, but I want to get my ranged up so I have some sort of way to safe spot monsters. There are some quests that I want to do, but some of the monsters are going to be too hard for me to fight with melee right now, so I do want some way to safe spot them. Alright guys, this is the last chicken I kill for level 20 ranged. So I went from level 1 to 20 ranged killing chickens, and so it looks like I killed 363 chicken. And I got a little over 2,000 feathers, so I made a lot of those into arrows. And we have probably around, yep, over 2,000 arrows. Alright guys, I made a bunch of oak longbows to train my fletching, just to hit 35 fletching because I wanted a weapon upgrade. So let's go ahead and make a willow shortbow. There we go. Alright, since I gained a decent amount of range levels earlier, I'm going to go back to my favorite spot, the sand crabs, to train my range even more. I'm not going to lie, I'm looking like a free-to-play range peer right now because I'm using the studded chaps and coif I got from the clue scrolls and I'm still rocking a leather body, but that's okay. Let's see how many range levels we can get. So I'm just going to AFK train the rest of the way, so that will do it for today's episode. There's a cat on the shirt, by the way. Just wanted to show off Bob's purple shirt. It's pretty fitting we got it since we're No Shot Bob, of course. But that will do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed our little adventures today on No Shot Bob, the Ironman that can't use any star in RuneScape. We got a bunch of things done, mainly did some clue scroll hunting to get a few more uniques, including the shirt of course, and we also started to train range for the first time. I'm hoping to train my ranged up a lot more so I'm able to safe spot some monsters, mainly some quest bosses and also fire giants because I do want a weapon upgrade and a rune scimitar is looking very nice right now. But that'll have to be saved for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. And remember, who needs shops? Bob sure doesn't. I'll see you all in the next episode.